All right, here we have the 1800 United States Federal Census. Now, if you remember the 1790 census, there was very little information. With the 1800 census, more separation of children were in the census, but it's still a head of household census. So again, most of the people didn't use this exact form, but most of what's here they did use. So again, we have this column is the head of household family name, like the father's name. Okay. Then you've got 3 white males. This one is under 10, 10 to 15, 16 to 25, 26 to 44, 45 and over. Those are the same columns for the females. Under 10, 10 to 15, 16 to 25, 26 to 44, 45 and over. And again, we have this all other people in there that aren't one of these, and the slaves. Okay, so basically, that's the kind of thing you want to get out of a census. Okay, in the 1790 we were talking about Nathaniel, and in the 1800 census, in the same places we were before, we see Nathaniel Tracy. Okay, now here's all of the columns, okay, that we're interested in. So, and then right below him is James Tracy. Okay, so let's go look at what our research database shows us. Okay, here's Nathaniel. Okay, now from the 1790 census, we found out that there was 1 boy and 1 girl that was in the 1790 census that I don't have listed. And I've done a lot of research, can't find any record so far anyway of who that extra boy and the extra girl are. That could mean a lot of things. Either I haven't found the record for them yet, or because we don't know who all these people are because they're just numbers, they could be relatives. So we don't know, but what we do know is that we're pretty close in what we're doing. What I've done then is I've went ahead to save time. I went in and typed in the 1800 census information notes. Okay, so what we have is space 3 dot space found in the 1800 Massachusetts Federal Census for Berkshire County, found in Partridge Field on page 6. Okay, so that's what this is, Massachusetts, Berkshire, Partridge Field, page 6. Okay, now these are the columns that are on the census. All right, males 45 and over, females 45 and over, males 26 to 44, females 26 to 44. Males 16 to 25, females 16 to 25, males 10 to 15, females 10 to 15, and males 0 to 10, females 0 to 10. Looking on the census, we have the mother, we have the father and the mother. We have 2 boys that are above 16 but below 25. Okay, we have 1 girl in that same category. Then we have 2 boys that are 15 or below to 10. And we have no other girls. Okay? So, looking at our children, okay, we noticed in the census that James Tracy was in the census right next door to his father. Okay? So he's married. So if we look at his information, he was married in 1795, so yes, indeed, he would not be with Nathaniel. So we've got 4 boys, John, Walter, Ezra, Oh yeah, and the phantom boy that we still missed in the 1790 census. Can't do much about that. We had one girl who was between 16 and 25. So let's check. She died. She died. Okay. And she died. Okay. That just leaves Susanna and Eunice. Now, if you'll notice, according to this, Susanna was married in 1798, so she would not be there. So this is the only girl that's in the census, is Eunice. Okay? So again, this is what I try to do if I can. These are, I'm going to say, are Walter and Ezra and Eunice. Oh, not here. That's just those two boys. Okay, the two youngest boys. Okay. Now, this one I have John, some phantom boy, and Eunice. Eunice. Okay. So that's kind of what I do. So that way I feel more comfortable that I have got the right people. Okay, so again, I copy all this. And I know that the mother's still alive and still there. So I can put her in there. Now, I have two choices. I have three. I can put this whole thing in there, again, as a duplicate. I try not to do that. I can take out that so we see why we think that she was there. But, like I told you before, most of the time I just do that just to let me know that I found her in that census. Okay? Now we know James is not there, so we're assuming that John is there. And since I don't have any record of him ever being married, I'll put him in there. But I could have left that thing with his name in there. She's married. She's dead. So here's Eunice. Okay? So I'll put her in there. And Walter was one of those boys. Up here. Ezra was one of the boys. Okay? So that's kind of where the 1800 census would be, with kind of the notes you would take. I would next go to James and get his family listed there, and then I would go to Susanna and find her with her husband in the 1800 census and do the same for them. So basically that's all there is to the 1800 census and the notes that you would take, and how to determine who is where.